What's up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with the Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. Martell Holt did an interview with Dr. Heavenly in the past, and I wanted to talk about this interview. I think I talked about it before in the past, but I re-listened to it and I came up with some more conclusions, right? So without further ado, guys, I'm going to play the audio and then I will be in and out with my commentary.
Out there, I'm going to give you the floor for you to speak. What would you like to say to the people?
No, I guess you were speaking on, I guess we're going to have like a nice dialogue, but first you mentioned like when we first met, the first thing you said to us, he a cheater, ain't he? And what Melody say? Yeah.
I did not know y'all from Adam Ant. You give off that vibe, just the look that you look. It looked like
what does that look?
It looked like a hoe. It looked like
you a hoe. You know you a hoe. How do you know? 'Cause I told you so. Okay. That is funny. The first time she met him, she said he looked like a cheater, honey. Okay.
A man and a cheater. You asked me a question. Please don't ask me a question if you don't want to answer, Martell.
So you saying a decent looking man look like he cheats?
Barack Obama looks decent. He looks very nice, but I would not say that Barack Obama's a hoe. But you look, and I don't know nothing about you, brother. Let's start over, okay? From the time let's start over. I know Melody probably better, but I said I wasn't gonna be biased. You know, I always like to hear both sides of every story. You have the floor.
Yeah, well, I guess, I reached out to you because I wanted to speak to someone that wasn't biased. I saw a lot of your lives and things like that. It felt that you wasn't biased when it came between a man and a woman. And, I said I appreciate that. So, I had a lot of people, a lot of bloggers and stuff like that reaching out. But I told myself, I said, I think they'll sway it one way that I'm not looking for it to benefit me or anything like that. The only thing I want to do is really just talk from my perspective. And because Melody, she's had a platform for her to speak out. She goes live and things like that. That's something that I've never done. And I guess it's unfortunate sometimes.
Nigga, stop comparing yourself to Melody like you so much better because you ain't been out here on lives and stuff. Quit it, hook-headed.
I would say to any man these days, it seems like the woman, she's very quick to go out and say what the man did. And
well, nigga, if you wouldn't do what you did, there would be nothing to talk about. Okay? Make it make sense.
It can be very damaging to men. And typically a man's like, no, I'm not going to say anything. Because as soon as we say something, we look down as like what a Mitch or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying that I'm going to speak my half. You know what I'm talking about? Because to me, it's not fair. For like Melody, I feel that she's drugged me through the mud. We've gone through our differences, but don't keep on trying to bury me. And
so what you're saying is the stuff that she's putting out is not true. You've never cheated. You don't have a girl. The girl ain't pregnant. All of this stuff that's out there is not true. Let's clear the air right now.
Watch what he say.
Because if it ain't true, let's say it.
Well, no. Some things are true. I mean, I have cheated. But the thing is, if, when we started this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Melody decided she wanted to put all my business out on Front Street. Let the whole world know that Martell cheated. Okay? But the thing is, she cheated before the show even started.
That's because you had cheated and did her wrong multiple times. Okay? That is when she got that apartment. Okay, tell that part. He keeps trying to deflect and keeps trying to make it look like Mel is just as much of a cheater as he is. No.
But I'm saying, if you want to tell your husband's side, go on and tell your side too. Make it that much more interesting. You follow me? But she didn't want to do that. So it's my thing right now because everybody looking at me like, oh, Martell, you're a dog and this and that. But everybody didn't know that my wife cheated on me too. And then, besides that, I'll take it back. What I say to all women, take your man from the beginning. If you know he has certain needs, take care of your man. Especially if your man is, helping out in the house, taking care of kids. Not just taking care of kids, really the dominant parent.
Well, ain't you supposed to do that? You are their father, right?
The dominant parent when it came to my household. I always have been. I still am right now, even going through this divorce. I still am. But I would definitely say that men really have to start speaking up. Especially if you're handling your business. Like when man not handling his business, no, you shouldn't say anything. But if you're the breadwinner, you cleaning up the damn house just like your wife is. You taking care of the kids just as good as she is. You coming home every day, every night. Though I cheated, I never hung out. I don't hang out. I don't party. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
You won a damn Nobel Peace Prize for that, okay? I remember my father told my mother that. My father was one of the biggest womanizers ever. I don't smoke. I don't drink. What that mean? Y'all be thinking y'all are good men for basic shit. You're never gonna get a constellation prize from me because you don't smoke and you don't drink and you come home at a certain time. You still out here fucking cheating. Okay, make it make sense.
So to me, it's like, but a woman needs to take care of the man.
And a man needs to take care of his woman, okay? So you all can tell by how this man speaks. Everything is the woman should do this and the woman should take care of her man. You're not really hearing him say, well, the woman, should be taken care of by her man as well. And, you don't hear him saying that. He may slip up and say it here or there, but you mainly hear this man saying that it is on the woman to bow down to that man. That's how narcissistic people think. They think relationships are one-sided.
The wife is to take care of the man. If they're sexual, I don't give a damn. Even if it's head, I'm committed to you. You're mine. I'm yours. You want it just to be him and her. To do his part. It's supposed to be like that. So if I have a request, granted. I've never been like a cheater growing up. Like, college, I've never been a cheater. Through this most of my marriage, I wasn't a cheater. But it's just I'm so sorry, my childhood. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Brother for taking care of his kids. Now that's one thing I will say that Martell does do and he does well from what I can see is that he does spend a lot of time with his kids. I know that he has a newborn that baby probably about 1 year old by now. I know Melody had that baby maybe. How old is your youngest child, Martell? Because I was just commending you for being just such a great father.
Yeah, she's 10 months now. Yeah.
10 months. Time does fly. So when you feel a woman needs to take care of her man, what does the ideal woman look like to you?
Well, I won't even mention like an ideal woman. I just feel like if you're married and, if your husband wants sex tonight, give it to him. If he won't head tomorrow, give it to him. As long as he's definitely handling his business. Now, I can see if it was a dude a husband that you're taking care of, he don't want to get a job. He's not helping with the kid. He putting all this strain on you, all this burden on you, not trying to help you grow. See, the thing is, I was behind Melody 100%. Even with our companies, I allowed her to be like CEO and things like that of our company to be the face of it because I just thought it would do better. But that's me not being a selfish person.
Shut your ass up. We know that Melody was the brains in that damn marriage. Okay, she's smarter than you, nigga. Okay, tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay, sitting up here telling all these damn lies.
You follow me? I had no problem with that. This is my wife, so I want her to be. I want to be looked at as someone great, you know. And that's what I've done ever since the beginning. You know, she's had my back on a lot of things, which I appreciate. But you know, it's come to the point where you're dragging me, and it's not cool. Considering everything that I've done for this family, for her personally, and things of that nature.
You also destroyed the damn family, okay?
I mean, it's been tough.
So you're saying that Melody cheated initially. She cheated before you did.
You know, it's so crazy. I can't say that for a fact that she cheated before me. She cheated years ago, before we started filming the show. But
see, that's a lie. Melody did not cheat. She said that somebody ate her out when she got that apartment. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, right? See, he about to sit up here and tell another damn lie. And this is what narcissists do, guys, okay? They want to deflect. They want to bring it back to what you did. That way they can make you wrong and they can escape accountability for their wrongdoing and their negative actions. That's what this man is strategically doing. I was almost upset at the reunion. Carlos kept asking Melody, you know, did you cheat and did you... Now, we know damn well that woman didn't cheat on that man. She may have stepped out after his ass stepped out several times. Okay, who the hell wouldn't? Okay, and I get that Carlos had to, you know, ask her some difficult questions. I really do get it. But to me, it plays into the narrative of, well, let's make her a cheater. Let's make her be the bad person. And we already know who the damn demon seed was in the marriage.
Honestly, like I tell her, you know, I feel that before I started cheating, I feel that she cheated before me only because she stopped having sex with me. She stopped performing like she normally would. Only thing, you know, she would say is, I'm tired. I'm like, I understand, like, that you're tired, but like I used to tell her, like, Eddie, I'm bringing home the money. I said, you don't have to go to this meet. You don't have to go to this function. You don't have to do that. Put me first. You know, those are some of the conversations I used to have to her. And, you know, even though I never set her down having a meeting saying, like, hey, you need to make sure you're satisfied. You know, it's more like passive communication, like, hey, sweetheart, you know, like, hey, if I want to have sex, like, just take care of your husband. This type of stuff that they should say. And then I remember this one particular day, you know, she was supposed to have, we were supposed to went to a barbecue or something like that. And she was in the bed, we kind of got into it or something like that. And she was in the bed, opening up her computer, knocking the bag, and she's about to go to Instagram. And she told me, go find your girlfriend. She told me, go find your girlfriend. I still remember that vividly. And that night, that's when I met the mistress, right?
Once again, blaming Melody for what he did. Okay, what he chose to do. If she told you to go jump off a damn bridge, would have did it? She was probably frustrated with you. And angry. Go on and get you a girlfriend, nigga. Shut up. Leave me alone. That's probably where that woman was coming from. But old hook-headed, okay, this is what he does. Okay, he wanted to take the comment literally. That way he could use it and weaponize it and use it as a way to, you know, to step out. Okay, stepping out is okay because my wife gave me permission. Okay?
So it's
So wait a minute. Do you for a fact she cheated, or are you speculating? Has she admitted to cheating?
Yeah. She's admitted. Yeah. She admitted to cheating. Yeah.
Once. Now, Martell, most people don't take women.
No, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying most men don't take women back for cheating. Women take men back all the time. But what made you stay?
Heavenly, she didn't cheat. Do you watch the damn show? I like Heavenly, you guys. I really do. but there's something a bit off in terms of her and how she looks at relationships.
All right, say that one more time.
I said, what made you stay after she cheated? Because most men are out. You know what I mean? They can't take it.
No. Do you hear that?
I hear it ding, sound like you getting a text or something.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. So at the time, no, I mean, I didn't know. You know,
They wasn't even together.
She told me this. She told me this later on. And then for her to, you know, like this day of time, she would say that I forgave you I kept forgiving you for the things that you did. And then I would say, now that I know that she cheated on me, I'm like, well, you was probably slacking in certain areas because you was, you know, saying someone else, you know? So it's like a lot of things that I'm puzzled by.
Okay, so Martell, how many times have you cheated and how long have you been with the mistress? I mean, did she know about it initially or is it something new and y'all knew it when y'all came to TV? Because this seems like a lot.
No, it is a lot. I would definitely agree to that. It is a lot. But yeah, I mean, I've seen the mistress over 5 years. And like you know, it's ugly. I know it is. But a lot of times, you know, her and we stopped talking. I stopped talking to her for, you know, several months.
Shut up, shit, because you kept taking your ass back. Get to that part.
And, you know, Melody knew that. But I come home to someone who's, you know, not only not satisfying me, but, you know, disrespecting me with the mouth. Almost talking to me like she's the man. And I'm the woman or something like.
Well, that's what you act like, okay? Shit. Men, I'm going to warn you right now. Your woman is not going to treat you with respect if you don't give her something to respect. This man is a whole clown. I got a video coming up on why women cheat. And the number one reason why women cheat and step out is because of lack of respect for the man. The way some of you all carry yourselves is pathetic. Okay? It's pathetic. She saw that this man was a joke. And she didn't respect him anymore. She didn't. She loved him. That's why she was confused and it took her so long to leave him. You know, like many other women, okay?
That like really disrespected me. And sometimes I would tell like Melody, I know this is very wrong, but I say, Melody, you say you talking to me? You say how you doing? So that's why I cheated on you right there. I would tell her right then. I would say, this is why I cheated on you. Look how you talking to me. Look how you acting toward me. You
should have left the fucking marriage, okay? But you wanted to what? Have it your way. You wanted two women. You wanted your little house slave and you wanted this little bitch on the side. Okay?
So, that was, you know, that's why I kept, you know, I stopped talking to her for 4 months, 5 months. Then I'll see my way back. Because that was comfort for me right there, you know?
So is it true that men really don't respect their mistresses? Because they say that you called this woman a peasant. And I saw you apologize, but it looked as if to me that you apologized just to get back with her to have sex with her again.
Yeah.
Why did you call her a peasant first?
I'll be real. Because there was a lot of things going on with Melody, myself, and her. You know? And so at this moment, I'm telling Melody that I'm not talking to her, but the mistress is calling Melody, you know, they've both been calling each other at this moment, you know, creating confusion and chaos. So I'm telling Melody, okay, I said, listen, I don't talk to her no more, stuff like that. So this is a point where I'm really trying to win my wife back. You know, whatever I can do to make my wife feel good. I go on TV. I'm talking to the counselor, and the first thing, she's a peasant. You know, something that make my wife will feel good. Let her know that I'm really like done with her. So, I mean, if that's, but I don't view her as a peasant. But there's just something that I said to make my wife feel good at the moment.
I don't believe that. I believe he sees this woman as being lower than him. I remember I was just watching a clip from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and maybe I'll play it for you guys in another video, where he said he felt that Arionne looked up to him, like she had a certain amount of respect for him. He felt that she put him on a pedestal. And I told you all, a lot of times when men cheat, they cheat down because they want to feel like they are more than what they actually are. So that's why they will cheat with the uglier woman or with the woman that don't make that much, because to that woman, he is a prize. But to somebody that's on a top floor level like Melody, he ain't no damn prize. Okay? He began to devalue himself through his behavior in Melody's eyes. That's why she didn't have a lot of respect for him. A lot of you men, you want all this respect, but you're not giving the woman something to respect. Okay? You don't take responsibility and accountability for your behavior. You lie, you cheat, you steal. You're very hurtful. You're very diabolical. I got a video coming up, guys, where we will delve into covert narcissists. And the thing with covert narcissists is they have this good image. I had an ex that was like that, where on paper he looked good. He looked like a really nice guy. Evil as hell. Evil as hell. You know, so if you pay attention to Martell wants you to focus on him being a good dad. And he does. You know, he really does look like a good father. I give him that. But that don't mean he ain't evil as hell. Because why in the hell would you stay with your wife and you still got this woman on the side, right? You are abusing your wife. You're bringing her value down, or trying to at least, by keeping this woman around. By telling your wife, well, hell, you gonna have to share me. My mistress ain't going nowhere. And if you was doing what you had to do, all of that is abuse. It's emotional abuse. Okay? And a lot of these men are very emotionally abusive. But what they'll say in a minute was, but I didn't hit you. Emotional abuse can be worse than physical abuse. Because it lasts so much longer in your heart. You know? So these men, they only respect the abuse that they can see, right? The black eye or the bruise on your arm. They don't care about the lying, the cheating, the triangulating, emotional abuse. Period. A lot of these men are like Martell. They are good fathers. They are good providers. But it don't mean a thing. Okay, if they are not treating you like a queen. If they are not treating you with respect.
She did. But I did apologize. So that's wrong for me to do so. And it caused such an uproar in the community. I know a lot of disrespect has been going on, but I definitely don't view her as a peasant.
Are you seeing her now?
Say it again.
Are you seeing your mistress now? I think her name is Arionne or something.
He got a big smile on his face because he know he is.
Like that?
No.
Are you seeing her now?
No.
Is there a baby?
Don't nobody want to know if there's a baby or not.
Yes or no, nigga. And at that time, I think this girl was pregnant. See, the fact that he didn't want to directly answer those questions, that lets you know that we're stumbling up on some truth. Okay? But he's the master of deflection.
Oh, so you don't know?
No, I'm saying, do anyone want to know if it's a baby? Are people saying anything?
That's what the people want to know. Is there a baby? I want to know. Is that yes or no, Martell? Listen, do you have a baby on the way by your mistress, Arionne?
Yeah, I have to go ask her that.
So you don't know. Is that what you're saying? You don't know?
Yeah, I got to go ask her that.
See?
So has she been pregnant before?
Yep.
Yeah. See, and 2.
You're not only cheating, you getting a bitch pregnant multiple times too. Too much disrespect. And that's why I went off on Heavenly, guys, because I'm like, why the hell would she want to get back with a motherfucker like this? Okay?
It's like Melody put so much out, right? And, Melody has been through some of the same things. I hate to even say that, but I see Melody really will go low.
Y'all hear what he said? I hate to even say that. So why are you saying it then? Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention to people that say that. I hate to even say this, but, and then they go on and go on and go on. Okay? Y'all go hear this fool try to make it look like Melody and this girl have a lot in common. He wants to equalize them, but he know damn well Melody on the top floor and that bitch is in the basement.
And it's not even about Arionne. I mean, it's about me, because she's hurting me a lot, and Melody has been, through some of the same things. And I questioned Melody, like, was I the father? Seriously. For you to do something like, I'm not even going to say the terms, but you can read between the lines. You went through this, I think twice. You went through this. Why would you go through this if it's your husband's child? But you went through it.
So did you get a DNA test and prove that that's your child?
Say it again.
Have you done a DNA test? Of course, Melody's child is yours, correct?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm talking about... You just asked me a question. No, hold on. You asked me a question. You just said that has Arionne ever had an abortion?
Right. I said, has she been before?
Then I immediately jumped to Melody putting out people's business like that. And I said, Melody also been through some of the same things.
Okay.
You follow me?
What I'm hearing is you saying that the children that you have with Melody possibly may not be yours. Is that not what you're saying?
Hell no.
Heavenly, he talking about the so-called children that Melody aborted. He's saying that there's a possibility those were not his kids with his lying ass.
That's what it sounds like to the audience as well. That's why I'm giving you an opportunity to clarify. All those kids are yours. You never had a situation where you thought his child was somebody else.
No. I'm saying Melody had an abortion, and I think two times. And I'm saying that's my thing. If it's mine, why would you have an abortion?
Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she is the question. Okay.
Okay.
Do you follow me?
So there's a lot going on. Is there any saving the relationship? Can you guys say because y'all been through every freaking thing, and like to me, y'all still stayed together. What was the breaking point at this point?
Well, to me, the breaking point was. Let me see. The breaking point was when I kind of like saw her heart. Right. She we had an attorney out in Birmingham, and he's my frat too, and met each other, and he's working on some things for us, business things for us, and things like that, and so I come home after the gym, and then Melody fell asleep with the phone in her hand, texting him, but in the phone it said her best friend's name though, and I got the phone, I said you wouldn't be texting her this. So I put the number in my phone, and it was my attorney's number. So I immediately took pictures of all the messages, about them, meeting up, seeing each other. and things of that nature. But I waited a couple weeks before I revealed that.
I hope she fucked him. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And guess who sent me my first divorce document?
Oh, who did it? Hook at it.
Wow.
Yeah. He sent me that first divorce document.
Now that's a good man. Send that nigga them divorce papers. That's a good plot line, honey. Okay? Come on, Melody. If you did that, girl. If you did that, honey, you deserve some points for that. That's some good shit. And I'm over here, you guys, I'm just stunned that he thinks it's okay to disrespect his wife, right? But yet he's trying to call her out for doing things to him after he did so much to her. Why should the abuse flow just one way? No. What you do to others, it has a way of coming back on you. And I don't even fully believe this damn story, but I'm like, if she did it, more power to her, honey. Miss Robinson would have did worse. Look, much worse.
Not knowing that I knew that they were seeing each other. So, and then Melody, class act. She was in, I got everything recorded too. So I started.
Where are these recordings, nigga? He said he had recordings on a reunion. We ain't hear shit. We didn't hear shit.
Just like her. So I'm like, damn, us as men, we got to start doing what these women doing. They're going to keep taking us for everything that we have. So I started recording stuff. So, Melody was like, I swear to God, I'm not talking to nobody. I ain't doing nothing.
Why don't you record yourself fucking coleslaw? Why don't you record that, nigga?
I mean, on my grandmother, on my kids, I'm not doing anything. And I'm like shaking my head like, I got the stuff on my phone already, so I'm like, wow, I cannot believe she up here like swearing like this.
Well, isn't that what you did to her, hook-headed? Okay.
So,
my question is, what have you learned? How can we get past this? Are we getting a divorce? Is it really over? And if so, how can we get past this? Or
how we get past this is getting rid of his evil, diabolical ass. That's how we get past it, Miss Heavenly.
Or do you want to reconcile and get back together?
Well, I sent Melody an email not too long ago telling her that, because I love my kids more than anything in the world, right? Though I've done things to hurt us all. I have. I'm not perfect. By any means, I'm not perfect. I accept that, and I'm still a good ass dad. That's my main focus right there. But I emailed Mel telling her that it's almost saying that, like, I'll forgive you for everything that you've done.
He is so funny, honey.
Forgive me. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, much as I want our family to be together, and for our children to be raised by both Mel and myself, because it was a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie, it was a beautiful thing. Every time I think of it, it kind of it hurts my heart to see that we're not together. Knowing everything that we've been through, knowing all the things that we've accomplished together, I would say that we definitely we grew up together, and to see that how happy my children used to be. We were all together, taking trips to LA, taking trips to Canada, all my children. I was a firm believer that wherever I go, I want to take my kids too, and I don't care how far I travel, I want them to experience this amazing journey as I experienced it too. And there were some arguments too, though, because I always wanted my kids to be with me everywhere I went. But, sometimes I do wish that this was all a dream. I wish this TV show was a dream. I wish this fucking social media was a dream. Instagram, I wish it was all a dream. I wish that, I mean, all the things we've gone through, I wish that it never was. Because I feel that...
So what it sounds like to me is you love your wife, but you have made mistakes. If your wife was listening right now, and if she's still your wife legally, y'all have not completely divorced yet, right? She's still your wife.
That's correct. She's still my wife, yeah.
What would you say to her right now? What would you say to her? Both of you all have made mistakes. She's done some things, you've done some things. We don't know what's true or what ain't. We're going by what you're saying. But what would you say to her right now?
I mean, well, I wouldn't say anything right now. I mean, I talk to her. We talk often. I mean, she was just, I saw her earlier today. But she know where I stand. I know where she stands. But my thing is, we both have to get to a point where we're not trying to damage each other's career, lives, and things like that, you know? Because this was far-fetched for me to even want to be on here talking to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But one thing about it, as a man, we can't keep accepting women always dogging us out, especially if we got good hearts, especially if we're not as bad as they're putting it out there. You know what I'm talking about? So hell yeah, I want to come out here and speak my part, you know. But
do you still love your wife? Do you want your wife back?
No, I don't want at this moment. No, I want us to part ways. If we could come back together in a few years or something like that, I mean, we could see. But like right now, I feel that it's her time to go out and blossom. It's my time to blossom as well. And I mean, just see what our next chapter is.
So, with saying that, where does this show stand? Is the show just over because you all are done? Because I know you all are the main couple on the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. And do you think this show played a part in you guys separating? Because it looked like y'all were doing all this before the show. Y'all were cheating on each other, allegedly, you know, and all this was going on. Do you think the show ended this? And where does the show stand?
Well, the amazing thing about this show here, you know, talk to Carlos King. The amazing thing about this show, it's not like what you call it, Real Housewives of Atlanta, when the whole focal point is on the woman and the things that she do. So, you know, like on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the woman and man, they get a divorce. They forget about the man, and the woman, she'll remarry in a year. Cynthia Bailey, you know? So this show is a little different. You know, they go focus on both man and woman. So, no telling who Millie brings to the table and vice versa. You know? She don't want to be lonely. I'm not going to be lonely either. And to mention, do we think the show brought us to this point? Hell yeah, it played a part. Social media played a part. I still remember, like, I'm telling, like, Melody, don't be so involved what social media has to say. All these thousands and thousands of comments, and because no matter what you do, no matter how good you are, they still gonna have something negative to say about you. So, you know, Melody, she's the person that reads into all of that.
Mm-hmm. I don't read the comments because I already know what it is with social media. But do you think that your relationship is normal? Because is that normal in your mind, or is it dysfunctional? Because I can only speak for my relationship. I've never cheated on my husband. I don't know of my husband ever cheating on me, and he damn sure ain't got no baby. So my whole thing is, do you think this is normal in a relationship? Because some people's mindset is different. Like, do you think it's normal to cheat and y'all cheat and then y'all stay together?
No, hell no. Well, I'll be real. I mean, probably 7, 8 out of 10 people have cheated or been cheated on. Yeah, because typically, if you're not the cheater, you're with the cheater.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want it to be normal. I mean, but only reason we don't want it to be normal because we don't want to be hurt. We don't want to have to think about things like that, you know. But in reality, I mean, that is what happens. Probably out of 8 out of 10 relationships. I mean, it happens. And
I think a lot of people fault you for being arrogant, for being a successful black man, being what a lot of women are looking for. But they fault you because you're confident, because you're arrogant, because you got it. You know, you got your life like together. And they look at you like a dog, like you're a dog because you portray. I'm trying to get my words right, an arrogance. Like, it's almost like it's okay that you cheated. Like, bitch, forgive me, I did it. That's what it sounds like. What do you say to those type of people? What do you say to people that feel like you look like and seem like you feel like it's okay for what you've done? I mean, damn what you did. You're the man. We're talking to you.
Yeah.
For whatever was not. But for you, do you think it's okay for a man to cheat? And why do you have all this arrogance about yourself in the cheating, almost as if it's okay?
No, I definitely don't think it's okay to cheat. It's not cool to cheat, you know?
So why the hell you kept doing it? Okay.
Me, you know, I would tell anybody before you cheat, ask for a divorce, you know?
Right.
But I just wasn't in that position. You know, I love my kids so much. I didn't want to part ways.
Go ahead and say that you loved your wife and your children.
Yeah, I love my wife and my children, most definitely. But I'm talking about through the things that the both of us did. And one of the reasons.
Y'all hear that? Trying to put her where he is, right? She's on the same level of doing wrong as him. This is how delusional he is.
I mean, because a lot of times I always look at my kids. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard for me not to, in terms of wanting us to really stay together and raise our children together, you know? But when it comes to cheating, no, I mean, I know it's not right. And I know some people look at me like his arrogant ass. But I guess I'm a confident man. I don't know. I've always been like that. Ever since high school, people said I was arrogant. I'm going to continue to strive in the way I see fit for myself, you know? And then when it comes to me cheating, it seemed like it's the right thing, or it's cool for me to do such a thing. The only thing I'm going to say is women, take care of your fucking man. Take care of your man. Like, you don't know what his reaction is going to be. And it's not up to you to know what your man's reaction is going to be to you not doing what you should do as the wife or as the girlfriend. Take care of them. Take care of them. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Because if you don't, like, what if I look like...
I curse your ass out, really? But I'm going to respect you. I say normally... I would curse your ass out because you're telling people, women, take care of your man. It don't have anything to do with the woman. A man cheats because he wants to cheat, no matter what.
No.
Come on, Heavenly.
That's not true.
Tell him.
That shit ain't true because I've never been a cheater. No, it's not. Well, in certain circumstances might be true, but what I'm saying is also true because I never was a cheater. I was never cheating.
See, you keep living in the past, but what are you doing now? You know, like, what are you doing now? And it takes me back to my dad, you guys. I used to have conversations with him, and he would go on and on about who he used to be. I'm looking like, what is you doing now? And what is you doing for me right now? So pay attention to that. A lot of these men have like this histrionic personality disorder, and hopefully I'm using the right word, you guys. If I'm not, excuse me, but it's like they go back into the past to talk about who they used to be. That we talking about now. You a cheater right now. The mistress is pregnant right now. You got a wife right now. You know, it's not like you did all this shit after y'all divorced. You didn't wait.
Melody. Period. Until she started when she started denying me sex.
So that's a reason. That's a reason.
When she started telling me no consistently, and I'm up here doing all of this shit in this house. Like I said, I'm not a regular dude. I've never been a regular dude. So when my needs aren't met, what you want him to do? What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do, Dr. Emily?
You know, the interesting thing, guys, and I'm going to talk to the audience for a minute. This man just feel the way he do. He can't help it how he is. Now, I know it sounds bad, what he's saying, what you sound like is real bad, really. But this is how he feel, and he keeping it real, y'all. Y'all got to give him something for keeping it real. This is how he feel. He feel like he's a good-looking man, a confident man. He should get what he wants.
Now let's get to them good looks, okay? Now, Miss Robinson been looking at some pictures of old Hook-headed from the past. He wasn't that cute back then. He really wasn't. He really was not all that cute. He look a lot better now, but
Nope. You got to keep going. Don't stop at a confident man, a good looking man. Don't stop right there. Keep going in terms of a great father. In terms of Melody's endeavors, I pushed her. I was there. Sometimes I grabbed her hand and pulled her. I put a lot of money behind Melody as Holt. So everything that you see now is...
Look at that. He got to take credit for her accomplishments. Okay? That's how narcissistic and diabolical he is. It's crazy. I'm so glad she got the hell away from him.
It has been created over the last 10 years with me playing a major part. You know, she didn't do anything on her own. You know, going to talk to Carlos King 6 years ago, me not want to be a part of no TV show, I booked that consultation.
Your ass made a choice to be a part of the show. You could have said yes, you could have said no. You said yes for a reason. This is giving you a platform for more business opportunities. That way your children can really succeed in the world. And then you sit up here and you go on and on about all this basic shit. You supported her. You were supposed to do that as her husband. I have a question for the men in the world. Why, when you do the things you are supposed to do in the relationship with your woman, like be a good parent, you support your woman in all her dreams and in all her endeavors, why do you feel like because you do all of that, you could still fuck her over? You could disrespect her and have a side chick for over 5 years, have a baby with the woman. Okay? You out of order. And heavenly, I see what you're doing. You know, I get it. You're trying to be objective. But no, ma'am. You know, he is out of order. And Heavenly is right, though. There are a lot of men that think like this, right? And we have to change... Well, they have to change that narrative because ain't a damn thing we can really do except don't be in relationship with them and don't marry these types, right?
I initiated that with Carlos King years ago. I don't want to be on no damn TV. Me being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, that's nothing I really wanted to do. But that was just a step I was willing to take for Melody to go to the next level. You know? So... If a man is doing everything he's supposed to do and you're not going to take care of him, shit, it's open doors. It's open doors.
And that should have been the same damn thing for her. You wasn't taking care of her, so she had to go to the attorney man. And she had to go up over here. Once y'all start playing the game the way that they play it, then they gonna be like... Damn, I need to get my shit together, okay? Because narcissists, you guys, they want to break you down. They want you to be crying and so emotional over them. That's what they want. That's why he did all of what he did to break her down.
Hey, listen. All right, do you consistently deny your man?
I don't. However, even if I did, I would not accept that as an excuse.
Right.
I'm sorry. We can agree to disagree, Martell, and and I get what you're saying, and I love you for speaking your truth, because a lot of men won't say what you just said, but a lot of men feel the way that you do, but they just won't say it because of the backlash they're gonna get. So I give you the comment, but it's still in my world. I'm gonna only talk about me. That's not an excuse to cheat, brother.
That's right.
So
listen.
I'm gonna move forward with saying, what does a good relationship look like to you? What does your next relationship look like? And are you with the new girl, Arionne? What y'all gonna do about the baby? You gonna do child support? It's just one baby, right?
And listen, you gotta ask her if she's pregnant. I don't know. You ask her if she's pregnant, you know? Let's not talk about a baby in terms of dealing with her.
She's never told you that.
Hey, listen. My thing is, you just got through saying that is not an excuse to cheat. So what is an excuse to cheat? What is an excuse to cheat?
No excuse, because when you make, and you know what? Let me get this back. Let me back off for you, because we all do wrong. We all do wrong. I am not the person. I might curse somebody out tomorrow, and everybody does wrong. But when you make a commitment in front of God, no matter if she is denying you, that does not give you access to cheat. It just doesn't. And it sounds really bad for you to say this woman was not doing what you needed her to do, and that's why you cheated. You cheated because you're a cheating man, and no other reason.
That's right.
That's not accurate. But
it is.
You can't say that, though. How can you say that I'm a cheating man? No, I'm not a cheating man. Just because
we seen you do it multiple times, nigga. Like, make it make sense.
Oh, I'm not a cheating man. No. I've never been in no situation like this. I've never been cheating on my woman. No, I've never done it.
You're in it now, nigga. We're not talking about the past when you were a good person. We talking about now. I have to laugh at him because, honey, he is funny. Okay.
Period. I can say if this is something that I've, if it was been continuous for the last 15, 20 years, no, I've never been like this.
What would you say to somebody that says that you're narcissistic and you are?
Is Melody sending you that shit?
No, not at all. Not at all. But honestly, that's what you give off, dude. I'm not lying to you. I'm being straightforward with you. You give off this narcissistic attitude, almost like a caveman kind of mentality that, bitch, if I want it, you better give it to me or I'm going to get it somewhere else. That's what it sounds like. Everybody goes through problems and issues in their marriage. There may be a time where sex is great, and there may be times when it's lacking. But when it's lacking, if we have a commitment in front of God, in my opinion, for me, and we can disagree, that's not an excuse to cheat. Because she cheated, it's not an excuse to cheat. It's not, Martell. So you making it sound like you're making a lot of excuses for cheating when you the man. You the man.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't have to have an excuse. I did what I did. At the end of the day, I don't have to have a damn excuse for nobody or nothing, social media, nobody. I cheated. Right. I've owned it. I've owned it since day one. On national TV, I owned it, but I was mad as hell that Melody wanted to put it out there. But
how could she not have a baby on the?
Melody put this out here, almost 2 years ago now.
And you've been cheating for 5 years. But per your conversation.
I've been somebody's friend for 5 years, over 5 years, yeah.
Friend?
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
Okay.
I know.
What lessons have you learned?
Not a damn thing.
I ain't gonna get in an argument with you. Listen, I feel like you're really not, and you really wrong.
I think you're narcissistic too. You know that?
See?
Okay. I feel like I submit to my husband because he's worth it. I would not submit.
See, she submits to Damon because he's actually a good man. Okay? You was not a good man. You was doing something, Martell, to make that woman not want to sleep with you. Okay? And what Miss Robinson think it was you was opening that big ass mouth. Okay?
To a man like you, I would just not. That's just me, and I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying a woman of my stature would never. Because you have this arrogance about you that you're better than because I didn't do something for you. Now you're supposed to figure out what I need as a woman and why I'm not giving you sex. Why I'm not doing these things for you. Because there is a reason. Trust me, it is. And it might be that you've been cheating for 5 years. It may be that she's going through something.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that at the time, though, Dr. Heavenly. So you're going ahead of everything. It wasn't even no 4 or 5 years then. It was Martell was even cheating at that time. You got to understand the events, the time frame of the events. So at that time, this when I was complaining. I'm like, Mel, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that, Mel? Like, satisfy me. Like, what is it? So the dialogue was there.
What it is, because it is something. If a woman's not giving you a physical part of herself, there's a reason. So Martell, as the
Is it
husband,
because she was cheating too? Is it because she was cheating at that
possibly,
time?
I don't know. And you know, women cheat for different reasons than men. And I'm not giving her an excuse. She's not here, so I'm not going to talk bad about it. I don't know that she cheated. I heard you say that. But what I'm saying to you is a woman cheats, a woman disconnects herself from a man for a reason.
That's right.
So what we needed to do from the very beginning as the man, and I ain't judging you, dude. No way I can judge anybody. You know, I talk a lot of shit on my show, but there's no way I can judge anybody because I am not right in my marriage is not perfect. Nobody's marriage is. But what I'm saying is when you saw an issue there as the husband, as the man who's the protector, provider, and the person that's praying for his family, you got to figure out why this woman is feeling this way. Not saying, hey, she doing this, so I'm going to do it. You hear what I'm saying? Because when you do that becomes kind of childish. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it sounds like a 17-year-old mindset. Think about what I'm saying, because I'm keeping it real with you, Martell. And you know I like you, and I think you're a great father, and I think you're a great person, and you got it going on. You're doing well, but you're talking like a 17-year-old when you say that my wife was cheating, possibly, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe you have proof. I don't know. But so I did it, and because she wasn't giving me what I
never said that. I never said that. Now you're putting words in my mouth, Dr. Heavenly. I never said that. That's why I cheated. Because she cheated. I never said that. Now that sounds like a 17-year-old, so I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Yeah.
She
putting words in my mouth. I don't like that.
You have to go and get it out for yourself. Did you not say that? Because I don't want to put no words in it.
I didn't say that either. I didn't say it in that fashion.
You did say that.
Not in that fashion, though. I didn't.
Child.
What did you say? Because that's what I heard.
Hold on. Let's go. What did you say? What was the
I said, what did you exactly say? Because that's what I heard. In the beginning of this, you said that your wife was not giving you what you needed, so you went out and got it. That's what you said. That's what I heard.
So one would say basically you said that, Martell, but I didn't say it in those words, though. But okay. I mean, I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll take that.
So let's leave it alone. Is this marriage over? Is there any salvage to this marriage? Can we fix it some kind of way? And you know, you're going to hear all over the world, yes, it's over, whatever. But nobody can judge you. Nobody can judge her because y'all are in this relationship and every single situation is different. Is there enough love to keep this marriage going?
Not at this moment, it's not. You know, we've talked, but at this moment, it's not.
Okay. Are you continuing a relationship with the baby mama?
Mellie's my only baby mama.
Alleged baby. Several abortions, right?
Mellie is the only baby mama.
Okay, the child that's on the way allegedly. Are you in a relationship?
Who is?
Arionne.
Ask her.
Arionne. Are you in a relationship with Arionne?
No.
You're not in a relationship with Arionne. You have not seen Arionne in how long?
I don't know. I don't know the date.
You don't know
No.
Y'all hear how he lying, deflecting. He's trash.
Okay, you don't know the time frame. So was it last month? Was it last night? Was it last year?
Right.
I don't know the time frame.
You're full of shit, Martell. I'm just gonna put that out there, player. You full of shit. I'm gonna call you out. You full of shit.
What do you expect?
You are. I'm sorry, Martell. You're a nice guy, and I hope you get everything you want in your life. But you are full of total shit. You full of shit. You are.
What you want me to say?
Judgmental. I'm not being biased or anything. You full of shit. I mean, do you have a relationship with this woman? Allegedly, I don't have no baby mama. Meaning you got a baby on the freaking way. Everybody know it. She said it. Melody know it. She said it. You said you don't know. Okay, you don't know. Okay, but you know you slept with this woman, and it's probably that you've had abortion, and this lady got a baby. Now I'm about to go in. I'm trying to hold back now, Martell. That's why I'm saying. But now you saying you don't know when the last time you saw this damn woman. I cannot accept that answer. You don't know? You don't know last time you saw. When the last time you slept with this woman?
Hey, listen. Oh, it's been a while.
Okay, what's a while? 2 weeks, 2 days? Because that means
Dr. Heavenly, it's been a while. Jeez.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave it alone because you don't want to answer the question.
Thank you.
But it sounds like you're not being very true with the world.
No,
now, you came up and you knew
I have been. Hey, listen.
Okay, come back. I commend you for being a great father. I'm going to leave you alone because you're full of shit.
I appreciate it.
Okay? I commend commend you for being a great father. Do you think you could ever be a good husband?
Yeah, well, I appreciate the fact that you said I'm a good dad, because that's what my focus is. My focus is on my children, and making sure that my children is being raised in a way that we want to see them go in the future. So that's my focus. Marriage, another relationship, that's not my focus right now. I have 4 children. I have 4 children.
How many women do you have right now?
Excuse me?
How many women do you? How many women are you seeing right now?
I have 4 children right now. That's my main focus.
Okay, I get it.
That's my main focus.
And that's good, and I appreciate that. It's very important that we take care of our children, and I love the way that you guys are co-parenting and being very mature about the kids. And I do see that you do have the kids, because even when I called you, you had the kids. Most men don't take the kids, Martell, so that's big of you. Most men do not take the kids, they do not nurture the kids, they do not help the wife with the children for whatever reason. They do financial, but not physically, so that's good. That's good that you're doing that, and that's a great part of it.
He doing what he's supposed to do. He don't get no brownie points for that. He be trying to use that fatherhood to cover up the rest of that shit he be doing. But, child, bye.
So you say you're not interested in a relationship. You don't know when the last time you saw your mistress, and you did not say that you had sex with another woman because your wife wouldn't give you none. You didn't say that, but we got the tape and this shit live, so okay.
Listen, not in those words. It's just you started putting words in my mouth, that's all. But it's fine.
Okay, that was me. It was all me, y'all. It was all me. So anybody got any questions for Martell? Because I'm done with his ass.
Somebody need to put some words in your mouth, because the shit you saying, it sound like chicken scratch, okay?
Because he done learned.
Hey, no questions, Dr. Heavenly. I thank you for your time. It has been amazing.
I like you. You're a likable guy. You're a likable guy. But you ain't the dude. I would never let my daughter date somebody like you. Just saying. To say, you good to be somebody's friend. You can't be my husband's friend, because he might start thinking like your ass. But you're probably a really cool guy. But I would never allow any of my women that I love date somebody like you. Because you gotta know, Martell, and I ain't trying to. You a great guy, but you so fucking arrogant. My God. And you don't even think right. The shit you do, you don't even see. You can tell by your expression.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
He don't care.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. And I think that if you ask the world, looking at you right now, I don't know you. I don't know you, but I have a great power of discernment. That's one thing God has blessed me with. You ain't gonna...
All y'all damn women got great powers of discernment. Let y'all tell it, all y'all.
We do. I know that's right. But you know what? I appreciate you being open and honest. I do know that men have feelings too. And a lot of times men remain silent and never get out their voice. So I think that's great that you don't have a problem saying how you feel. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. The world accepts it or it doesn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that when you get into a relationship, explain to a woman what it is, and they have a choice whether they want to accept that or not. So
I totally agree.
And some women will think it. Obviously. Some women will accept it.
Yeah, and so, I guess too, me being...
The women that will accept his behavior will suffer from internalized misogyny. They will put the man on a pedestal, put them in a pit. That man will be their God. She will serve him. She will do everything that he, wants her to do. He can cheat. He can lie. She better not do it, or he'll discard her. Those type of relationships are one-sided, and I stand by what I have said from the beginning of time, honey. They are abusive. Nobody has to physically go upside your head to abuse you. Emotional abuse in relationships is the triangulating, him bringing up another woman, him constantly comparing you to another woman. That's so you will doubt yourself. You will have low self-esteem because he's threatened by you being the best woman you could be. And any man that's threatened by that does not want the best for you. Okay, so they will, like I said, cheat, lie, triangulate, do typical nigga, no good shit to you. Okay. But anyways, guys, that's all Miss Robinson got to say about this, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about Heavenly's video that she did with Martell. This video is from the past, okay? So just to let y'all know, let me know, what you thought about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.